Good morning. My name is Colonel Daniel Solow, Chief of the Nevada Highway Patrol. I'm here today to discuss the fatal officer-involved shooting involving a Highway Patrol trooper which occurred in the evening hours of Friday, June 26th. The Elko Police Department, in conjunction with the Washoe County Force Investigation Section, FIS, is conducting the investigation on behalf of the Highway Patrol. The information shared with you this morning is a result of the investigation to this point. Please keep in mind that since the investigation into the shooting is ongoing, there may be information that is not yet available. As more information becomes available, it will be updated accordingly. The shooting occurred near the intersection of River Street and 12th Street in Elko. This was the Highway Patrol's fourth officer-involved shooting of 2020, the most recent previous one taking place on May 31st in Las Vegas. This is the first Highway Patrol officer-involved shooting in the Northern Command East area since 2013. There was one trooper involved in the incident. The trooper is identified as Trooper Jacob Evans, identification number 388. Trooper Evans is 25 years old and has been with the Highway Patrol for just over 3 years. Trooper Evans was not injured during this incident. Trooper Evans is on paid administrative leave pending the completion of the investigation. The suspect in this incident has been identified as Mr. Aaron Wesley Keller of Spring Creek, Nevada. He was 30 years of age. Mr. Keller had a criminal history dating back to 2010 and was currently on probation with Nevada Parole and Probation for burglary and other charges. The weapon used by Mr. Keller was a .380 semi-automatic handgun. Mr. Keller was not legally permitted to be in possession of the firearm due to prior felony convictions. Mr. Keller was reportedly unemployed at the time of this incident. At approximately 22:20 hours, 10:20 p.m. on Friday, June 26th, Trooper Evans was southbound on 12th Street in Elko when he observed a traffic violation and made a traffic stop on a silver Toyota Avalon operated by Mr. Keller. Mr. Keller turned west onto River Street and stopped. Upon contact with Mr. Keller, Trooper Evans detected signs of impairment and requested that Mr. Keller exit the vehicle. Mr. Keller exited and almost immediately fled on foot east on River Street and then south on 12th. As he pursued on foot, Trooper Evans drew his electronic control device, also known as a taser, and warned Mr. Keller of his intent to use it to stop Mr. Keller. Mr. Keller then proceeded to draw a firearm which was concealed in a bandana in his right rear pocket and fired several rounds at Trooper Evans as they ran. Trooper Evans immediately returned fire, striking Mr. Keller. Medical personnel were immediately summoned and aid was provided to Mr. Keller, however he succumbed to his wounds on scene. At this point, we're going to play several video clips. The first one will be from our in-car camera, immediately followed by the body-worn camera of Trooper Evans.